Dewa, will they be able to find the flicker? That's a stun, that's a knockup!
My God!
Nasty combinations in the land of Jonathan Ray. Finds a cheeky kill on towards the Veil. And Bigetron, Dewa United Ray in the mix as well. Oh, that's a fist crack now. Let's see the immunity. AOG will secure that turtle as well. Luke, though, will be bursted out almost to his death. But that's going to be the windstorm coming through. Dewa United disengaging, but Mueza is isolated. He is stuck. Ray! So, yeah, AOGs, man. Let's see the combinations. A lot of possible combinations from the side of Bigetron.
How does Dewa work around the initiation from
match
number one?
It's
Dewa United
Smash them.
against Bigetron eSports.
The Land of Dawn, here we go. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, the best of three. Who will strike first in this first game? And you can see here, the Granger. No Purify.
Against the Harith, the matchup, you don't want to go for Purify, but again, that means he will be very vulnerable to the dives from BTR. That Badang initiation, they got the Kacha follow-up, and then top it all off, Moreno, the cherry on top with the Veil. You can see the poke already. Great wave clear from both Octa and Mueza. Ruby. So it is a Ruby Roam. This is something we haven't seen in MPL. Debut pick, Ruby Roam. Firmness he has gone for. Let's pull yourself together. So extra cooldown with the flicker. Very aggressive angle. A very aggressive approach for Mueza on this Ruby. Wants to go for those pickoffs.
Yeah, again, the playmaking potential. Hands of Mueza going to be very, very huge. Maybe against Aman again, a lane. We talked about its skill matchup, but oh, here comes Ray.
Get a talk down. He wants to jump in. Mueza, though, is stuck. Forced to use the flicker. Good stun. And Annabelle picks up first blood for Bigetron. Octa, he is able to space out and get to safety.
First blood for Annabelle. The Suyo no less.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. The taunt from Gatot is going to be a problem. I'm really surprised they left that open all the way to the end there. We get to see it, plus the CC combination that you have with everyone. You see, like, you get a taunt, and then Moreno can come in, Annabelle can CC, Luke can CC, Eman's there for damage. Oh, I don't know. The Fanny's gonna have a very tough time diving.
Yeah, the Fanny wants to fly around, but then again, quick CCs coming in. Like you said, the sides of Bigetron eSports, so now they have to find a way to enable this Fanny again. Because Dewa, it seems like the composition is kind of a bit contradictory, I would say. One wants to poke, one wants to dive, so it's going to be very hard for them to contest this turtle, as Bigetron has their hands on this.
Should be tough for him, but that's the stun. Mueza is able to get out of that. But yeah, Bigetron winning another objective on the board.
And I would argue as well, they don't really have heavy CC in the hands of Dewa to really contest the objective. So what do they want to do? And for that miracle, talent predictions by the new application GoPay.
Wow.
2-0's Barnevin. 2-1 for Bigetron now, for eSports.
Yeah, they want to continue this. Orange buff.
That's a stun, that's a knockup. Now Annabelle in the back lane. That's a good burst by Veil. Light collects the kill, but Annabelle here gets stuck with Sorizo applying a pressure. That's a good cover, but now it's going to be Bigetron looking to counter-engage, maybe from the flanks. Not enough damage just yet. Sorizo is stuck, but not enough damage. Bigetron again finding a kill there.
Oh my, Bigetron getting better by the minute, and Dewa, they succeed every control. What is going to be their turning point?
They gotta get the Fanny going. I mean, at least Ray is doing a good job at not getting baited into these fights. Going straight for the orange buff up top after recalling earlier. Luke, though, was able to steal a green camp. So they're doing a pretty good job despite the fact that Ray was able to get the orange buff at shutting down the Fanny. Now BTR have control of the top side of the map completely. And yeah, purple buff is spawning in 14. BTR, they're gonna play for the purple.
They have to. They have to deny Ray that purple buff because he doesn't want to give that energy to the Fanny. It's been a hard game for him. Now Sorizo.
Yeah, no revitalize. It's good night. Bigetron, they knew that. Now AOG aggressively. Purple buff is gonna be in contention, and Dewa, will they be able to find the flicker? That's a stun, that's a knockup!
My God!
Nasty combinations in the land of Jonathan Ray. Finds a cheeky kill on towards the Veil, and Bigetron will not be able to collect the purple.
You called it, Mirko. The fifth crack into the windstorm. It's a very quick CC to respond to.
Don't forget the wind blade, the additional knockup to help and make sure the windstorm actually hits. Now, turtle.
I don't think Ray will get this. Annabelle collects it calmly. Bigetron this time will not go in on towards the fight line. Will recall to safety.
Yeah, again, no centers for Dewa United to really win out the fight. Again, Luke coming in.
No, I don't think this is the right fight. Moreno, though, caught. Dewa United again, finding another thing on the board. Good response here for the first 4 minutes.
They still got to be careful. Ray is actually getting a lot done. Oh, well played. Gets the red tree on the green camp. He's doing a good job. That's why we were still, despite the draft from BTR, expecting Ray to be a threat. This guy is phenomenal on the Fanny, and his mechanics can still shine through. All he needs to do is be wary of the CC. Once Luke has used that, all the CC, it's going to be very tough.
Possible engage here, 2v2 top lane. But it seems like they both will disengage here. Bigetron, though, will win that trade.
Yeah, and
slightly.
Then the question is, who will really catch this Fanny, right? I mean, yeah, there is a game of chance of CCs coming in. Maybe the Windblade coming in from Moreno, or maybe Luke, the fist crack, might be able to catch the Fanny, lacking. But again, Ray, like you said, has been doing a very good job not forcing himself into the fights. He's just trying to get as much resources as possible. Mueza!
That's a terrifying coming through. 5v4 now. I don't think Bigetron will force this one out. Good taunts. Torizo topping that glorious map play. Annabelle will dash to safety. And Dewa slowly but surely finding wins.
Is this the win con they're looking for, Mirko?
Yeah, it is. It's to get Ray the purple buff. He's been bullied in the early game, but that's what we can expect from a comp like BTR, to try to bully in the early game and shut down the Fanny. The fact that Ray was still able to, stay equal, seems like it's great, because again, they still have that insurance in the gold lane. Maybe he's constantly scaling. He's doing a great job against Eman here, stacking up. Eman also, I believe, just waiting for his item power spike to go for a team fight and then play with the team. BTR, 1,000 gold. Is it enough? I think not yet. Not yet to actually fully take control of the game. Turtle 2, big contention point.
See here, Lights spotting a few people of Dewa United. Ray in the mix
Maybe.
as well. Oh, that's a fist crack now. Let's see the immunity. AOG will secure that turtle as well. Luke, though, will be bursted out almost to his death. But that's going to be the windstorm coming through. Dewa United disengaging, but Mueza is isolated. He is stuck. Ray finding another kill to trade Mueza 1-for-1. Bigetron, though, they collect the turtle.
That turtle for Luke, maybe. Luke has to go down. But again, now Dewa, they look scarier by the second, because now maybe can join the team fights. He has the Hunter Strike and the Sky Pierce already. Maybe he might want to look for the stacks going on as to be able to scale into the late game. Again, like you said, insurance still available. The hands of Granger in that bottom, or gold lane rather, for Dewa United.
And he's constantly scaling, but you can definitely see, what BTR are trying to do in these fights, Secure the neutral objectives, and for Luke, he decides to flicker out of the bullets from Granger. It's all about denying the Granger of stacks too. So they're trying to take away the purple buff, obviously, shutting down the Fanny, but they're simultaneously trying to stop the Sky Piercer from getting stacked up by Maybe. I think that's a good job, but that means you're giving a lot of kills to Ray instead. And I still think you choose your poison. They ended up choosing Ray to give the kills to. It's not the best. Now they go for another fight.
Good disengage, right, from Luke. Top lane, though, it's a 1v1 between the junglers. Annabelle
oh my God!
will not be able to dash out. Ray almost finding the last laugh there. Oh my goodness, both junglers going at it, but they both will not be taken down.
Felt like Annabelle was fish in a barrel. Ray was able to get the better hold of him, but thankfully, Annabelle didn't fall.
Yeah, clean moves there, sidestepping the cables, just barely. A bit of luck for sure played into that, but great positioning and great moves from Annabelle to prevent a big kill. Fanny could very well take control of the game if he got that kill, especially considering the Lord would have just spawned in the game and Dewa would just have full control. Oracle done for the Badang. Thunderbell still stacking to BTR halfways to scale, but Dewa United, they're getting stronger by the second. Maybe has already gotten a few of those items already onto Mel. Where's up?
He spent the flicker. That's an all-in. On towards Luke. 5v4, is that the right call? Let's see here. Bigetron a man down. Moreno poked. I think Dewa United, they need to start the Lord ASAP.
Yeah, look at Maybe. He's poking Bigetron down to their teeth. And without Luke, they don't have a proper engage to set up for the Veil, to go for the Windstorms or the Windblades and Light. He has to make a play as well to deny this Lord and make it relinquish in the hands of Dewa United.
See here, Luke is back in the fray. Dewa United wasn't able to exploit that man advantage. Now in the mid lane is actually Iman half HP. Wow. But yeah, Bigetron here. Good recovery.
Oh my god. This is going to be very close. The Lord! The Lord!
It's gonna be Annabelle taking the Lord. Ray, though, will not be able to find the steal. 3,000 gold almost here collected. AOG committed onto the mid lane. Alta taunted and taken down. Torizo trying to back away, and he will be able to, but that's gonna be the mid lane turret taken down.
Bigetron's Ray of Light. Look at the engages from him. Untelegraphed. It's so hard to predict Ray.
This time it will be Annabelle duking it out. Ray, though, still wants some blood. Enough cables to move around, but this time he will prioritize the clear.
Wow, again, great moves, backing away once again through the walls, playing with the moves, man, getting away from the cables. And again, for BTR, that was really good control. They knew they lost Luke. They went back into the mid lane. I think that was a great move by Iman as well to hold on to the Purify, to fade out those abilities, knowing that Dewa were split up and now BTR have the Lord. They snatched it away from Dewa, and they're going to put on some pressure. Iman can't be assassinated anymore. That's the power spike we were talking about for the Harith. Once you can dash constantly, now with a Holy Crystal too, I think if you all in the Harith's going to be the one killing you.
Yeah. He's probably going to opt for Blood Wings as well as the last items to add that defensiveness into his kit. But again, Bigetron eSports, their Lord taken down. They're trying to re-stabilize the lane equilibrium and the lane of Dawn for now, and Dewa United. They just need to tone down the things a little bit, because talking about base defense and, you know, that high ground fortress that they can build, I feel like they have really good base defense. I mean, in the hands of Ranger with the poke, and then you can have Octa just spam out the Eternal Guards, and Ray will just try to assassinate Bigetron eSports. But then again, like you said, Harith is now practically untouchable. So who does Ray want to reach out to, you know?
Moreno. It's the only safe bet to actually assassinate someone. Well, technically Annabelle too, but only if he's alone. I mean, I can say the same thing for Moreno, but at least for Moreno, you just have to wait for you know, the other CC abilities to be used, and then you can assassinate him, just like he did when BTR tried to go for the first purple buff steal. But other than that, man, I gotta say, Ray is playing it a bit defensively now, knows exactly how much CC threat and damage threat there is on BTR, so he decided to go for Heptases, Melfic Roar into the Anti-Cuirass, so he's not going full damage. He has respect for BTR's damage dealers and just how much CC they can provide to Dewa to lock him down.
Yeah, extra tenacity and also extra defense stats for Ray, but so far it feels like he's just out-damaging Annabelle the 1v1, so Annabelle has to be wary of that. As Rizzo opens up his bodies, and he has to defend this purple buff because Dewa cannot let it go.
Will this be a mistake for Bigetron? They're trying to apply pressure, but Lion is out of HP. Where his pathway pops, that is going to be enough for Ray to collect his purple with his retribution, though. Bigetron, they will move on towards the Lord.
Yeah, no retreat for Ray. This Lord is going to be very vital into how they want to progress in the game. Mueza looking for an angle.
Oh, good damage. Mueza flickers out. Torizo, though, isolated. Now it's going to be the Elites trying to find an Annabelle, collects a Lord. That's a stun on towards Ray. Amon picks up the shutdown. Mueza was able to recall, but Torizo will fall. Bigetron, they have the answers here. Late game.
Well played to Eman again, man. I mean, well played to the entire team for rotating after the purple, baiting out the retribution, saw the retreat straight away. They will go to the Lord, they contest it, and then Eman spacing so well. You probably thought he purified in that skirmish. No, he didn't. I don't think he's used Purify once this game.
Crazy.
He hasn't.
Should have gone Flicker, Eman, you know, and he goes in again.
Oh, force already popped. Trying to secure that bottom tier 3. Now it's going to be Bigetron applying pressure towards the end game. Now Torizo, where his pathway to slow things down. Will Bigetron have enough firepower? Ray jumping in, trying to find an angle. This time they will defend their base, and Bigetron, they will back away.
Yeah, the crystal's still intact, but again, it's losing a lot of HP. Mueza might look for a Hail Mary play with him unattended. Going to Iman.
Oh, let's see here. AOG! 5-2! And that's a stun as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Bigetron, they ain't stopping now. Dewa, can they defend? The answer is no. Game 1, done and dusted.
Clean slate for Bigetron eSports. Dewa via Ray unable to go online. And the red robot shut down Dewa United in the first game. 1-0 for Bigetron eSports.
GG, well played. Bigetron Alpha, I I think they just outclassed Dewa United there a lot of times.